In terms of offboarding, taking someone off of the account is fairly simple. You want to make sure that you're an owner or an admin, and then go to the team workspace, which is going to be the second or one of the following tiles on the left side. The first tile is always your personal space. So I'm going to hop over to my team space, then go to the profile icon and select manage users. I'll find the user that I'm wanting to remove from the account, hit the three dots on the right side and select remove. And that's it. This user will be removed from my paid subscription. The number of available licenses will go up, and I'll be able to reassign that license to someone else. So the actual steps for taking someone out of the account, very simple. But a few things to take care of before you remove someone from the license. You want to make sure that any data that they have, any cahoots that they have created for the company are securely stored in your account. And also anything that they want to take with them, because maybe they're wanting to set up an individual subscription or join a different team subscription. That's also set up in a way that they're able to transfer the data with them. So what do we need to do in that case? The first step would be, as the admin, before I remove someone from these three dots, I can view their My folder. This is the My folder found under the company space and then library and this My folder that all the users get. So as long as you're in the company space, the My folder is visible to the admins and the owner. And when I'm removing someone from the account, I can make sure that I take a look at their My folder. And if there's something in here that I need to secure, I'll just move it to the team folder and make sure that that data remains with me even after the user has been removed from my account. So that would be on my end to make sure that I'm securing that data. But what if someone had material saved in their personal folder or their personal space? The personal space also has a library with a My folder. This is completely different from the library in the team space. This personal space is always cut off from the paid subscription. So if your users already have data in this space, you as the admin don't have access to it right now. If this material is supposed to stay with the business, you want to ask them to make sure to transfer this over to the team space before you're removing them from your account. If you have already removed them, you can just add them back in. This will populate the tile for your company back in their account, and they'll be able to still move the data over to you. So if you've gone ahead and removed them and then realized that, oh, that information's missing, very easy to just bring them back into the fold, have them transfer the information by going into their library, selecting the material that needs to be moved, and selecting move into that team space, team folder. So it's very easy to secure that information. And the same thing works vice versa. So if there's material in here in your team space that needs to be moved over to their personal space so they can take it with them, you can just go in and select this information, select move, and then move it back into their personal space. Now, this is not going to be available on our enterprise subscriptions where there is data protection for anything that belongs to the organization. It cannot be moved out of the team space into the personal space. But for other subscriptions, you'll be able to take that information over to the personal space, because when you remove someone from the paid subscription, what happens is that their account's disconnected from your subscription. It's not deleted, it still exists. That user can still log in with their email address and whatever their password was. And once they've been removed from the paid subscription, they'll only have this one tile. They'll only have that personal space, but it still exists. It's not deleted. So even after you remove someone, they're able to access their personal space and you can bring them back. They're also able to join another account, use the same credentials, and another tile for that other account will populate into their subscription. So it's very easy to be a part of multiple spaces at the same time with the same credentials. It's very easy to remove someone and bring them back in. You just want to be aware of where your data is before you remove someone.